Our top focus, 3 people have been arrested after an FIR was filed against them for allegedly misbehaving with an air hostess and women passengers on board an Indigo flight. These men were on the flight from Coimbatore to Chennai and were found misbehaving with air hostesses and women passengers alike. The 3 men were reportedly in an inebriated state and were forcefully trying to take pictures with the cabin crew. The 3 men, including 2 advocates and 1 Hindu Mahasabha state secretary. The incident happened around 11 p.m. and the flight was delayed by an hour because of the incident. Let's get now from Shesha Reddy, who's with us on the phone line. Shesha, shocking details coming to light. Has any action been taken against these 3 people?
Well, the 3 people, including the 2 advocates and 1 person from the Hindu Mahasabha, he's the state secretary, they have been produced in the court and an FIR has been lodged against them, following which they were produced in the court. Not just with the cabin crew, but also the women passengers who were traveling with did complain that these 3 men were in an inebriated state and they were trying to take pictures and they were trying to pass few comments on these women passengers who were traveling with them, because of which there was also a delay of 1 hour. That's the reason that why the flight also reached Chennai late. It was supposed to reach Chennai much early. The flight was from Coimbatore to Chennai, and police are also have sought for custody for these 3 people who have been produced in the court today.
Right, and Shesha, what are the flight rules? If Indigo flight rules are passengers who are in an inebriated state allowed on board flights?
Well, we are yet to get word from the Indigo authorities as of yet. But what we do know is that it is not permissible what is happening inside the flight. But on the other hand, this came across after a woman passenger and the cabin crew complained. It's because if they have been traveling, they try to take pictures, which is not permitted without their permission. So without taking the permission from these people, they try to take pictures, they try to pass comments, which is the reason that why there was a sort of a quarrel inside the flight, because of which the flight was delayed. They tried to solve the issue, but however, it did not reach consensus. That's the reason that why the FIR was complained in Coimbatore police station, and an FIR was lodged against all these
and Shesha, were these 3 people asked to deboard? Shesha, were these 3 people asked to deboard the flight? We'll try and reconnect with our correspondent Shesha Reddy. Shesha reporting on an incident that took place on board an Indigo flight last night, where 3 people, 1 identified as the secretary of the Hindu Mahasabha, 2 others identified as lawyers, they actually boarded the flight in an inebriated state and started misbehaving with women passengers, and air hostesses tried to forcefully click pictures with them.
जहाँ तक याद आती रहेगी।